Alright, so we've got a narration here of a duel I had with my Supreme Mist Valley deck here. I don't open great. I've got a spell and summon a monk. I think about that. But I figure best just to summon Tengu. And I choose to set Call of the Haunted because I like to keep compulsory evac for later. I prefer to keep compulsory because it's chainable. If they have something on the field, at least later I can bounce it back, whereas now I'll be forced to bounce Tengu and I might lose plays. Here he sets a monster. I'm kind of thinking Gears are popular at the moment, but I really need to see what it is. So I just attack into it. It turns into Spore. It obviously shows I'm playing plants of some variant. Rather than summoning anything else, I choose to set the compulsory because I know plants can go off and see where this goes. He sets again. I know it could be a dandelion, it could be anything really. So I go for summon a monk here, thinking I can go off. I ditch the dark hole because obviously I have I'm not going to be losing the field. Hopefully, it's my plan here. Blast Fan's effects, I get to add Birdman, and here's where I can really go off. I can bounce the Tengu, summon the Birdman, get another Tengu, and here I have a level 7 synchro coming and a rank 4 exceed. I choose to go into Arcanite as this is what this deck's all about. And as you can see already, I've got the spellcaster in the grave and Arcanite there, so I can bring out Supreme Arcanite next turn. Turns out he's got Sangan, which is a bit annoying because it means the Arcanite isn't actually a plus. And I choose to go for a safer option here and bring out My Stroke. I could have summoned with Blast Fan and used Call of the Haunted to get back another Birdman, but I went for what I considered the safer option, saving the Call of the Haunted for next turn. Here you can see he goes for 1-for-1, ditching Dandelion, so I know he's going to go into formula play. I think he's going to go for what's it called? Librarian first. I'm expecting that. I've got my compulsory ready, but instead he goes straight into formula, which I was a bit surprised by. Obviously I let that through. He summons Junk Synchron here, but obviously regrets that and takes it straight back. Yeah, he would have been left with just tuners on the field. He hasn't got anything other than effect failure he could have brought back at the moment. And I can see he's looking at my graveyard here. I'm pretty sure he's going to play Monster Reborn. He doesn't specify the target straight away, but no matter what, I'm going to chain to it, make his Monster Reborn useless. And obviously that means leaves me with my Arcanite, 400 attack on my side of the field. He gets a bit confused here and he tries to bring back my Summoner Monk. Obviously can't do that because Monster Reborn does target before it special summons. So here I'm waiting to see what he's going to do now. I know he's still got his normal summon. But as it is, I think my compulsory evac's I can clear away the Formula Synchron if I need to, or something else if he sinks into something else. So I'm feeling pretty confident at the moment. Obviously he's going to Spore, going to go for that Librarian play now, and I'm not going to have any of that. I'm going to get rid of it straight away. In hindsight, I probably should have kept it until he entered his battle phase, or even better, try to MST my face down. But I was keen to get rid of it. Here he plays Tuning, which he grabs Junk Synchron, and now I'm worrying about the mill, but he hits Debris Dragon, and I know now that there's very little he can do. And I'm really set for next turn. I top deck the effect failure now, which means I can go straight into a rank 8 or level 8. And I go for Scrap Dragon, clear Formula Synchron out of the way, and I can use Miracle Synchro Fusion to go straight into Supreme Arcanite. Obviously he doesn't have Gauze, he doesn't have Trag or a Battle Phaser,